It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning at 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Hey everyone, it is Vail Valley Live. Thanks for joining us this morning on this Thursday, the second day of June, and the weather is really starting to shape up and feel a little bit more seasonal, if you will. We're not having any snow fall down in the state of Colorado today. Yesterday, the Front Range, Denver, and the foothills, they received some accumulation of snow. Basically a different story. When you drove through the Eisenhower-Johnson Tunnel area, you got to the east side, a little bit cooler, quite a bit more clouds. Not the case today. We're going to have a pretty nice day all throughout the state. But thanks for joining us this morning. We are starting season number 3. We started this show a year ago, Memorial Day last year of 2021. We went all throughout the summer, then took that little break during the off season, fired back up for opening day of Vail Mountain, November 12th, went all the way through the ski season, took that little break, and now we're back for the summer. And we're really excited because there's so many things happening this summer, and we want to be your source for what's going on in the Vail Valley. Consider us your personal concierge, and because we've got a lot of things to tell you about, even just this weekend alone. We've got summer starting with the block party down in Eagle. We're going to have some interviews with some of the local musicians that are going to be playing there this weekend. And this is a 3-day festival, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday it culminates with a Bloodies and Bluegrass show with leftover salmon, so it's going to be just a really, really fun thing to learn about. And then we've got more information on the next weekend. We fire up the GoPro Mountain Games. This starts on Tuesday, June 7th, goes all the way through Sunday the 12th. And they've got a bigger and more athletes coming in, bigger events. And we're so excited to have events returning almost to pre-pandemic levels here this summer with the crowds coming back, all the great entertainment, and so many fun things happening. And we'll also talk about Top Golf if you want to come and do one of the swing suites. Even if it does start to rain, the weather's always nice inside the Top Golf swing suites, so we'll let you know about that. We'll give you details on weather, headlines, and more. So that's the plan for the day. We'll be with you till about 8:30. Charlie Kennedy is standing by down in Eagle. We thought we'd go live because the block party is happening, so she could get those interviews with the bands. But you can catch us now live and chat with us if you have any questions. During our live show, you can chat with us on our YouTube platform or on our Facebook platform. So just search Vail Valley Live in your search bar and then choose your platform. We'd love it if you would subscribe to our Vail YouTube as well as our Facebook, so you can always keep in touch with what's going on. If we go pop live and we are out at the GoPro Mountain Games, you can always see all those alerts and stay in tune with what's happening. We're also on Comcast Channel 17. That is outside television. And then if you can't catch us live, we're on demand on Roku, Apple TV, as well as Amazon Fire. But let's look at your weather for today. And this weather brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, just about a half-hour drive away, up over Vail Pass into Silverthorne, and you'll find the outlets on both sides. But we've got nice sunny weather this morning, and the sun, wow, the daylight hours getting a little bit longer each morning, is a little brighter, which is nice for us because our team wakes up pretty darn early. But our current temperature right around the mid-30s, so it feels like 31. You might need a jacket if you're going to go walk the dog this morning. But later on today, we'll be in the 60s, mid to upper 60s, and then overnight low dropping down into the 30s. And then for Friday, maybe a slight chance for a thunderstorm, but a 20% chance after 12 noon, but mostly sunny with a high near 70. And we're going to have those temperatures continue like that throughout the weekend. So it should be a great weekend for the Boneyard Boogie, which was postponed from May 21st due to rain and snow. I think they'll be able to kick off that 13K and that 5K without a problem down in Eagle. A lot of things going on down in Eagle. The Habitat Restore is opening. That benefits Habitat for Humanity. They get in some amazing items, whether it's furnishings, housewares, appliances. Their grand opening is today, so they've got some fun things happening the next couple of days down in Eagle. Also down in Eagle, Speak Up, Reach Out. They're doing their big fundraiser, their Climb for Hope at Eagle Climbing and Fitness. That's happening on Saturday from 11 to 3. So I think Eagle is going to be the place to be, and that's why Charlie Kennedy is down there today. Is Charlie ready? We've got Emma, we've got Leah behind the controls.
Good morning.
Is Charlie ready to go? Okay, hey, let's bring up Charlie. Hey, Charlie, good morning.
Good morning, Trisha. How are you this gorgeous Thursday morning? I'm live here in Eagle, which of course is a super event where the events are going to kick off summer, a study block party, and later on in the show we have some interviews with it's 45 degrees here this morning, and I'm just loving that sunshine.
Oh, I know. I heard you say loving that sunshine, but you know your audio is cutting up just a little bit. I see you have your tea, right? But you guys, should we let it refresh? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna let them refresh down in Eagle. We're gonna go to a commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna have headlines for you and give you some more details on what's happening today and throughout the rest of the weekend.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
We're for the fashion-forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
The 82nd Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 25th through the 30th. Enjoy thrilling carnival rides daily, along with great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. And of course, nightly PRCA Pro Rodeo action. Friday and Saturday nights kick up your heels with Colorado's own Triple Nickel. Tickets will sell out fast. Get yours online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Hey, we're coming to you from our brand new studio inside the Grand Hyatt Vail. We just moved locations for season 3, and we're so excited to be here. We've got a great studio with great views out to it so we can see the weather as it's happening. We also have a marketplace and cafe right down the hall, so we are well fed and well taken care of here. But this is a great place to go if you want to just come for their yappy hour, which is going to be happening later. The Tiki Grill. Here's their lovely bar, and there's that cafe that we visit. There's Robert. We visit him about every day. They have the fun game rooms. They have the Top Golf swing suites that we're going to show you more of later on in the show. But we've been having a lot of fun. Oh, there's Scott Sternberg, our executive producer. He just returned to LA. There's the axe throwing, steel and wood axe throwing. And here you go. You can see our studio right when you come in. We're right next to the convention hall. They have Colorado Counties Incorporated. They are here for a big conference till tomorrow, or till today, I believe. But there's that axe throwing. So a lot of fun things. And wow, the pool, the path that goes along Gore Creek, just gorgeous over here. And Gessner Restaurant. If you want to come in here and do some dining, you don't have to stay here to enjoy the great things that we have to offer. But let's get to your headlines for today, Thursday, June 2nd, 2 days into the new month. Here's what made headlines for today. On the cover, the photo making it official. State Senator Carrie Donovan and Representative Dylan Roberts stand alongside Eagle County Commissioner Jeannie McQueenie as Governor Jared Polis signs the Child Care Center property tax exemption bill into law. Polis also signed the State Grants Investments Local Affordable Housing Bill into law at the ceremony. Both bills have ties to Eagle County, and for the full story, you can check it out on page A2. Also, we had our Senator Hickenlooper here. After students catch the attention of John Hickenlooper, the senator shows up in Edwards to listen to ideas about growing workplace apprenticeships. So talk about affecting a change. Students urge the senator to grow apprenticeship and other workplace learning programs. So you can learn about that on page A3. Also, in other news, man airlifted after altercation in Avon parking lot. You can learn a little bit more about what happened here in the police report on page A5. And the public sounds off on Eagle's master plan for open spaces. The town of Eagle has been growing quite a bit, but many residents express concerns around how to mitigate wildlife impacts in response to this proposed plan. That can be found on page A4. And in sports news, we are continuing the series that Ryan Sederquist has been doing, a multi-part series, and it's talking about the ski racing program, and you can find more about that on page 820. And then in entertainment, we just announced who will be featured at the 3rd of July event, the huge event in Nottingham Park, Galactic, featuring Jelly, headline Avon's Salute to the USA, and that is Angelica Jelly Joseph right there in the center, joined by Galactic. So that is going to be the headlining show of the day before the 4th of July. Avon has their big celebration on July 3rd. So you can find all these stories and more in the Vail Daily today. Go online. They're also easy to find right at your fingertips, archive stories. If you want to check out more in that ski racing series that Ryan Sederquist did. And you can also get e-alerts and find out what's happening if we get a construction, car crash, anything. You can find that out on the Vail Daily. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. Let's take a look at those roads right now because they're looking pretty clear as far as any weather concerns. We did have some hydroplaning yesterday. You can still see a little snow in the parking lot there on the east side of the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels right there on the Continental Divide. Otherwise, very green, very lush and green right now. So we're glad to see that. We will always take that moisture and welcome that to our valley, whether it comes in the form of rain or snow. Rain would be better this time of year. We don't really want snow in June. But it's a good idea to sign up for the e-alerts that can come right to your phone because it doesn't have to be a snowstorm for us to see some snarls in traffic. A lot of accidents happen, construction updates. You may be slowed down on getting to the airport. A lot of construction happens between now and November. So go to cotrip.org. That's a good source for you. All right, so there's a look at what we've got going on with the headline and traffic. Let's try going down to Eagle again and see if we can see Charlie. Okay, Charlie. All right, that looks better. It sounds better. Tell me where you are.
Oh, hi Trisha, let's try this again. I'm in Eagle and you know what, it's beautiful out. It's about 45 degrees. I've got my decaf coffee from Yeti's Grind, the cocoa melt. I'm really loving that. I don't even like coffee, but they've got some really good coffees, you know, for selection. So, but I'm here on Broadway, which of course is where the summer kicks off with the Eagle Block Party starting tomorrow on Friday through Sunday. And later in the show, we're going to have some musician interviews, which I'm really excited about. So we'll be catching up with the Runaway Grooms and Trees Don't Move. So lots in store for you this show.
I know, and you know what's really cool about Trees Don't Move? Like we've been trying to call them, get them on the show. I've got an article I'm putting in the Vail Daily about them, and they were like, "Hey, sorry we haven't gotten back to you. We're busy with finals." These people are in high school, so they've got a very exciting week. A lot of things going on. They're finishing up their grades, going into the next school year, or maybe graduating, and then they have a big concert debut. They were telling me they used to play like, the local talent shows, but they've been working on their craft for a while and they actually have a new album coming out.
I know, I'm super excited to interview with them. I mean, they're local guys from here, and I'm just really excited to catch up with them and learn a bit about their history and their background, how they came together. You know, it's always great to have local talent that we support here in the Valley. So I'm all for that. So we'll be catching them later in the show. And
Yeah.
also the Runaway Grooms, which everybody loves. So
Oh, I
it's going
know.
to be
I'm
great.
super excited. I remember last year when we talked to the Runaway Grooms over in Avon at the big pavilion right there, and they were getting so excited to go on their tour across the nation. They play a lot here, but they play so many different places as well, but they kind of call the Valley their home. So that's going to be really fun. So Trees Don't Move will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. to 5:30. And there's a couple different stages that are going to be around downtown Eagles. So they'll be at what's called the Second Street stage, which is at Second Street and Wall Street. And then we've got the Runaway Grooms. They'll be playing on Saturday, and this will be from 2 to 3:30 because we have more music happening Saturday. That will also be at the Second Street stage on Second Street and Wall Street. So yeah. Well, Charlie, are you heading out to this? I know you and your husband love music, but I know you're also getting ready to go fly back home to England. So what are your plans?
Yeah, you know, Trisha, I'm super busy wrapping up. This is my final show, and before having the baby, of course. I leave in 2 days, so I'll hopefully get to catch, some of the music and the food and the atmosphere and the party, which, of course, since COVID, this is so fantastic that music is bringing everyone back together. It's always good to get out, and the weather's looking good for the weekend, so I'm not sure if I'll make it, but if I do, I'll let you know, and I'll get some footage. But it's a great event here in Eagle. It brings all the town together. And if you're from out of town, they've got camp options. You can tent camp or car camp just at the fairgrounds, which is just closer back towards the highway, but you can still walk. So it's always good if you're from out of town or you're not local.
Yeah.
If you'd like to have a beverage, you can camp. So there's still tickets online for that. I know the 2-day VIP pass is sold out, but you can still get general admission tickets online.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? We just mentioned Runaway Grooms and Trees Don't Move is kind of more of our locally known bands, but we have some nationally known acts, internationally known acts, Thievery Corporation, Railroad Earth, the Heavy Breathers. We're going to be talking to Benny Bloom after the show, and we'll have that interview for you tomorrow. But Heavy Breathers is comprised of JoJo Herman and Dwayne Trucks from Widespread Panic, Ian Neville from Dumpsta Funk, and then along with Benny Bloom, his buddy Ryan, I think it's Zodius, he's out of Lettuce, and then George Porter Jr. from the Meters. So that is a super group right then and there. Then Ripe, Common Kings, Leftover Salmon, Sam Bush, Keller and the Keels, Eric Krasno and the Assembly, Rebirth Brass Band, Liver, Down the River, and then of course Runaway Grooms and Trees Don't Move. So for this caliber to be coming to the little town of Eagle, I mean, Eagle's got to be so proud that that they can host this major event.
Absolutely. It is a wonderful event. And like I say, just the fact that we've come out of COVID and bringing everyone together to enjoy such great music from these great artists. I mean, I love Benny so much. He's so, artistic. He's so wonderful and so talented, along with the rest of the band. So it's going to be a great weekend.
Yeah, and Lettuce has a new album coming out just in like 2 days. But he said they're not going to really play that. They're going to play. He said, I'll play whatever the meters. He'll play George Porter. He was really, looking up to George Porter, who's probably in his 70s now. But George Porter Jr. with the meters, he's like, I'll play the meters all day long. So it is kind of neat, this super collaboration that's going on with kind of the Widespread Panic guys and Lettuce, Dumpster Funk, and the meters. But that kind of music just makes you want to get up and dance and move and groove. And that's what it's going to be all about. And the weather looks like it's going to shape up for it too.
Yeah, Trisha, it's a great start already, and I know we've got some clouds rolling in, but it's still going to be warm temperatures. I mean, it's not snowing, so it's great. And even if it was snowing, people still get outside and still enjoy the music. So it's fine. We're used to it here in Colorado.
We definitely
bipolar.
I always say it's not bad weather, it's just bad clothing choices. You have to dress for the part, and if it's rainy or cool, we've got the clothing for it. We just have to make it happen. And people have been coming out rain or shine for these, or rain, snow, or shine, because last weekend Jake Owen, he was the multi-platinum country music star. He played at the Ford Amphitheater, and another packed show. We had Trey Anastasio come in 2 weeks ago on May 21st. Another snowy, cold weekend. People pack the house, pack the lawn for that. So no one's afraid to get out in the elements if they want to hear live music.
It's just that Colorado mentality. My car is like a wardrobe. It has all different season jackets in there. But that's how you are in Colorado, Yeah. You just wake up and you're prepared for whatever happens. And of course, with such a great event happening here in Eagle, the weather's not going to push people away, I'm sure of it. But it's looking decent weather, so we'll take it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll let you go and warm up inside. I know it's 45, but it's probably a little chilly. So we'll let you go into Getty's Grind. And then we'll come back. We'll have some weather details. We'll give you some information on what's happening up at Beaver Creek. Those lifts are going to start spinning Father's Day weekend, and the activities are going to follow after that. But stay with us. We have more.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
Visit Grand Junction.
The mountains or the seashore, into the city or far from it. The experiences we never forget come from the choices we make. The Wagoneer or the Grand Wagoneer. Grand Adventures. The choice is yours.
Get 0.9% financing for 60 months on the all-new Wagoneer Series 2 and Series 3. Scan to schedule a test drive at a Wagoneer dealer near you.
We are back. Want to let you know what it feels like around the Vail Valley. Edwards 43, Avon 43, And then we're seeing Vail at 48 and Eagle 46. So we're looking good out there, nice and on its way to be a rather sunny day for today. And then we'll see a high right around the mid 60s, even the 70s if you head down Valley where Charlie is. I think Eagle, Gypsum, they always have a little bit of a longer summer season, if you will. But for the next couple of days, we're going to have a great weekend as we roll into the block party down in Eagle. We have the Michael Fronte concert happening up at the Ford Amphitheater on Friday. We have Joe Russo's Almost Dead show happening tonight. It is sold out. I mean, you can always check the website to see if somehow tickets become available, but that is what is happening today. So we're gonna have great weather for all these outdoor shows that are happening, and we're so excited to have live music returning. So that's a quick look at the weather. Want to let you know a little bit about what's going on at Beaver Creek. So we had Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, and that's their official start to their summer signature events. Later on this summer, they'll have their Independence Day celebration. They'll have their Wine and Spirits Festival in August. Oktoberfest returns in September, and I even heard that maybe Spooktacular might be coming back for Halloween. So they have their big signature events that happen throughout the months, but then they have a lot of things going on at the Villar Performing Arts Center. And this is a 530-seat theater that's below the ice rink, actually. So it's 2 stories below. I remember when they were building this back in the late 90s, and it was a big, huge hole right in the center of the plaza, but it is such a great amenity, so well done. It's so beautiful, and a lot of performers love playing there because it is so gorgeous. And we've got quite the lineup coming. You know, big shows are back. You know, I think about the Creedence at Clearwater Revival with John Fogerty. That's 2 nights. That'll be June 30th and July 1. Kenny G is out touring again. Shaky Graves is going to be here. We'll have Bruce Hornsby and the Noisemakers, Kristen Chenoweth with the Colorado Symphony Orchestra. So a lot of big shows coming our way. And a lot of people procrastinate and get their tickets, and then they're left out in the cold because these shows do sell out. With only 530 seats, it's not a big auditorium. It's not a big location down in Denver. It's not Red Rocks. So if you want to go see these shows, take a look at the lineup. There's classical music. There's dance mixed in with all the shows, little comedy as well. So take a look at villarpac.org to get some more details on that. But let's bring it out to Charlie now. She's standing by.
Actually, she's getting set up for her interview.
Oh, okay.
Give her just a second.
Okay, we're giving her just a second. Hey, should we talk about World Running Day?
Yes, we should.
Okay, so this is a global running day is going on, and in honor of this, the Weston Riverfront Resort and Spa, their athletic club at the Weston Spa, Angelique, they're all coming together to put something cool together for you. So Lindsay Bierman and Mike Dorr will be your leaders in this. It's free to attend. You just meet at the fitness desk, and you can either do a 3K run or a 5K run. You know, 3K isn't that bad. You can almost just kind of do that off the couch. But it's kind of neat to get into this. And just bring your running shoes, your water bottle, and get your legs moving. And when you're going with Mike and Lindsay, these are the pros, and they're gonna give you a little pre-run stretch before, and then they're gonna have a fun happy hour social and a raffle. Oh, you want to participate in the raffles because they usually have some pretty good prizes. All levels are welcome. And what's neat about this is it just creates some community, especially if maybe you have just moved here and you want to get into the running community. You want to see what it's like. Hey, how do you run uphill? Are there any tips for like trail runs? What kind of shoes do I use for trail runs? Do I use just regular running shoes? Do I use trail shoes, hiking shoes? You can chat about that on your 3K or your 5K run today. So once again, that's 5:30. It's free to attend. Just bring your own shoes and water bottles. Show up a little bit early so you can get acquainted, and then you'll depart from the Weston, and that's right in Avon along the Eagle River. It's a gorgeous property. So it'll be a nice reward to come back there for a happy hour afterwards. But other fun things to do, golf. We've got a lot of golf courses that are now open. We just opened the Vail Golf Course last week over Memorial Day weekend. Down Valley, Eagle Vale has been open, as well as Eagle Ranch and Gypsum Creek. Those are the public golf courses. A lot of the other golf courses are private or semi-private, but we do have a lot of them around here, and sometimes they invite the public to play. But here's a look at Top Golf. So we had a chance to go over there as a Vail Valley Live crew and have some good eats. We played golf as well as some fun other games. So they have 2 Top Golf swing suites, and they're actually right across the hall from us, from our new Vail Valley Live studios. And it's really fun for the whole family. It's great for corporate groups. It's great for, family reunions, or you're getting some groups together. Just come on in. You can do it rain or shine, and it's been popular all year long. So that's the Top Golf swing suites right here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. All right. Let's see. What else?
I think we're ready now.
Okay. Are we ready to go down to Eagle? We're going to take it down to Charlie. She is standing by downtown Eagle on Broadway, hanging out by Yeti's Grind. All right. The guys are here. We're excited. Okay. Take it away, Charlie.
Hi Trisha, hopefully you can hear us because I just heard the chickens in the background. But I am so lucky to be joined here with Adam and Zach from the Runaway Grooms, which everybody knows all about them. But I haven't actually met them before, so thank you guys for meeting me
great to meet you.
this morning. I know you're caffeinated, which is always good to start the day. But tell us a little bit about when you guys are playing this weekend. I know we've got the Eagle Block Party. When can we find you?
Tonight at Shakedown, we're going to be playing at Shakedown Bar in Vail. We're going to be playing with our friends Vintage Pistol, and music starts at 9:30. It's going to be the official Joe Russo after party. Who's playing at the Ford Amphitheater. So we're going to be throwing down.
So that kicks off your weekend, and then here at the Eagle Block Party, when can we find you playing?
Yeah, we're on the 2nd Street stage at 2 p.m. So we're the early birds. Come out and show some love for the local crew. And
is this tomorrow?
This is Saturday. Sorry, Saturday.
Yeah, that's Saturday.
Friday we're in Fort Collins. But
So you're going all the way to Fort Collins and then coming back Saturday.
It's a busy weekend, yeah.
Absolutely.
Good to be back in Colorado, though.
Yeah, and tell us a bit about this summer. What have you got lined up? Have you got some more concerts lined up?
Yeah, we're everywhere in Colorado, really. Everywhere on the Front Range, and Boulder, and Denver, and a whole bunch of stuff. We head out for another tour that kind of goes everywhere. It goes through like Montana, through the whole Midwest, down through Floyd Fest in Virginia, then up the East Coast, DC, New York, Boston, all the way up to Burlington.
You guys are
we're just on the road
everywhere. I love it. And do you love that touring life?
It's a cool thing.
Yeah, it's super fun.
It's really cool to go see all these places with your good buddies, you know, and just it's kind of like a very freeing feeling, you know.
Yeah.
And it's very cool.
And what is the most exciting thing about playing the Eagle Block Party? Do you have anything in particular that stands out to you?
Yeah, so it's definitely been a goal of ours as a band for probably the last 5 years to play at the Block Party, just because it's the big local celebration. And now we all live in Eagle, almost all of us. And I heard that the drummer might be, I don't want to jinx it, but I heard that the drummer might be moving here.
Wow.
So to be this is our town.
Yeah.
And we get to throw down with some of the greats, Railroad Earth and all those guys. And Bonfire, RIP, just to be able to, keep that spirit alive.
I love that.
Through it.
That's so wonderful. And this is your local town, and everybody here loves you guys for sure. I know that. Even haven't met you guys, but now you're awesome. But tell us a bit about your albums that I know you just you recorded a live album, and then you've got another album coming out.
Yeah. So we played in Boise not too long ago, and we were like, hey, can you record this tonight's show, on your soundboard? And the guy was like, no, I don't have the capabilities to do that. And then 2 weeks after the show, he just emails us with the whole show, all the recorded, mixed, and everything. And he's like, surprise!
Oh my!
And so we were like, okay, here's an album, and so we just put out the whole entire show.
Yeah.
And Spotify. You were just also in Memphis recording?
Yep.
Yeah. This past tour, we were in the Southeast and stopped by Memphis, Tennessee, which is my hometown.
Oh my goodness.
Which is really cool.
I love it there. It's so good.
Awesome.
We recorded a whole album there and got to work with one of my favorite producers, Jimmy Horn, and it's super proud of what we put out there and really excited to share it with everybody. It'll be later this year. You
Okay.
know, the album process takes quite a bit of time, but it's there. So
does it usually take a few months to record and release an album? How does that go?
We were able to track the whole album in 7 days.
Wow.
Or less, and then after that, it comes down to pretty much getting it mixed and mastered. And we lost our transmission twice on the road.
Oh no!
So
Sounds expensive.
It was.
Unfortunately,
it's
our van. We call our van Black Betty. It's this big 15-passenger van, and we need to get that fixed first.
She's not doing too good.
Yeah.
Get the album.
She's in Alabama right now.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, I hope you meet up with Betty soon.
Yeah.
But, hey, we're super excited. I'm excited you're kicking off at Shakedown in Vail tonight, and then you'll be in Colorado Springs, and then you'll Fort Collins, and then you'll be back on Saturday here at the Eagle Block Party. Well, thank you guys. We're super excited to have you. Thanks for meeting us this morning.
Yeah.
Back to Trisha in the studio. We're going to go to the Tom Dunn interview.
Okay, yes, you know what, that's so exciting. What a busy week for the Runaway Grooms. They're playing tonight up at Shakedown, and they're going to be playing with the Vintage Pistols and Shakedown Bar, top of Bridge Street. This will be the after party after the Joe Russo's Almost Dead concert at the Ford Amphitheater. I heard it was sold out. You never know. You might be able to, get a ticket from a scalper. They had their show last night too, so 2 nights of Joe Russo's Almost Dead. But the Runaway Grooms will be playing the after party there tonight. And then, like they mentioned, Saturday, they're going to be the early afternoon band kicking off at 2 p.m. They'll be at the 2nd Street stage. And I love it that they almost all live down at Eagle except for one of their band members. And what a great thing for them to be playing at the Eagle Block Party. Check out the lineup. You can find out more information. Just go to the website, blockpartyeagle.com. It'll give you the schedule, let you know how you can get tickets, and find out more. And we'll be having another interview with Charlie down in Eagle with the Trees Don't Move band. So stay with us. But we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got more Valley Live coming your way.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. The best plans are no plans.
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
We love our new apartment. Plenty of parking, big closet.
There's too much pressure in the bathroom.
Hey, good luck with the future in-laws tonight.
Don't overthink it.
But don't underthink it.
Don't talk about your cover band. Don't talk about your fantasy team.
Don't talk about your cats.
You're gonna do great.
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
We do save a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Where are you going for dinner? 1987?
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. Its original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
Here we are at the Tom Dunn of Liv Sotheby's International Realty at the base of Beaver Creek, getting ready to go on a little adventure. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, Tom, one of the things about being a real estate agent, I know it's all about selling houses, but your approach kind of goes beyond just selling the home, closing, and really not seeing your clients again.
Right. What I have found is the best part of selling real estate is the interaction. But what I really enjoyed and what my team's enjoyed is creating that relationship, right? So we give you the keys at the closing table, and that's just the start of our experience, our journey.
Because Tom, what you're really doing is building those lifelong friendships. Because
Right.
you really get to know them when you're trying to decipher where do they want to own. Are they building? Are they going to rent it and have it short-term rental income? You get all this knowledge anyway. But
Yes.
during that time, you may learn some interests. Do they love to mountain bike? Are they jazz fans? You can point them in the right directions for entertainment options, activities.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So as you're getting to know your client and you're helping them through the process, you're absolutely right, Tricia. You are learning their interests, because they're asking you questions about the Valley, and you are always selling the lifestyles. So as you're getting to know them and you find out that they love mountain biking, then you're, or at least I am aware of the things that I can point out to them to help them assimilate themselves, seeing themselves here in the Vail Valley. Oh, I can pedal out the back door. I can go do this. I can do that. And then after the transaction, you're constantly, or at least the goal is to constantly help them find their niche in the Valley. Like, what do they love to do? They love to snowshoe or cross-country ski, or they're foodies. They like the wine, the Taste of Vail event that we were just at.
Yes, exactly.
So yes, that is really what I love about the business, is creating that relationship after the transaction. And guess what? They come back to you all the time because you're more than just a real estate broker. That's what I absolutely love about the business and why I keep doing it year after year.
All right, and he can also tell you where to go skiing or riding on Beaver Creek.
Beaver
That's
Creek.
what we're going to do today. Tom, you help people find homes at all stages of their life, whether they're grandparents trying to get their kids and the grandkids here, or maybe a young family just embarking on the sport.
Yes.
So you can really give them advice on where to go.
Absolutely, that's a great point. A lot of times families come, whether they're new or old, not everybody can ski together. So oftentimes, where can we go? We want mellow terrain, or we want this kind of terrain so everybody can keep together. So yeah, Beaver Creek's a great spot for that. There's special spots in Vail. So absolutely, helping people guide their ski experience is also what I love to do.
All right, so he's going to give you some tips on where to ski or ride.
This
on
way.
the slopes. All right, let's go. All right, Tom, here we are at the base. And one of the things that you do, besides giving us ski tips, of course, is also letting us know about the amenities we may not know about.
That's right, that's right. In fact, we are in front of the Beaver Creek Club, Vail Resort's signature club. This is for members only, owning property here in Beaver Creek. You've got ski storage, you've got a great room to hang out, coffee, bagel, drinks, pray with your friends, watch the basketball game, sit by the fire, and ski lockers, all right here. Beaver Creek Club will get you dialed in.
Okay, let's go check it out. Tom, as nice as this is to have everything right here at the club, and all your gear, and you're kind of home away from home, there's nothing like going back to your home after a day of activity.
That's right. So the Beaver Creek Club puts the cherry on top, but the meat is your home. And we're in luck, Tricia. Just across the street, Oak Track Townhome, beautiful property, newly remodeled, absolutely fantastic. Couldn't get any closer to the slopes. I want to show you right now.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
Tom, it's great spending time with you today on the hill and, of course, at this beautiful home and learning a little bit more about your business philosophy. So, Tom Dunn with Liz Sotheby's International Realty, he's selling you more than just a home. Cheers.
Cheers.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
temperature's looking pretty good already right now. Eagle 48, Vail 49, Edwards 46, Avon 46. So we're going to see a nice day in store. Wear the sunscreen. I think we've had cloud cover over the weekend. We're kind of forget about that sunscreen. So you'll probably need it today if you're going to be out and about. But for this afternoon, we'll see highs right around the mid 60s, probably a bit warmer where Charlie is down in Eagle and Gypsum. And then overnight lows will drop back down into the 30s, and then we're climbing into the upper 60s, even the 70s for your Friday, and then the 60s and 70s for Saturday and Sunday. And I think, like we mentioned, should be a beautiful night for the Michael Fronte concert, which is at 7:30 p.m. on Friday at the Ford Amphitheater in Vail, and then that block party going on throughout the weekend. So that should be just great for weather for camping and just enjoying the outdoor live music. So we'll see the sunshine with us pretty much throughout the whole weekend. Maybe on Sunday night there's a slight chance of showers before midnight and a slight chance of showers on your Monday. But hey, we'll take it. We'll take the sunshine for the next couple of days. But let's bring it down to Eagle, because Charlie just interviewed the Runaway Grooms that are playing tonight at Shakedown Bar for the after party. But we've got Trees Don't Move, and they are making their debut. They've got a lot of things going on, Charlie. Let's let you get to the interview. Hi, guys.
Hi there.
Hi, Trisha. Yes, like you said, we're joined with Trees Don't Move. Trisha, I'm so excited. It's an Eagle-based band. They are all from Eagle, which they've just told me, which is fantastic. We love to support local talent, of course. So we've got Jax, Christian, Cooper, Micah, and Ben with us. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. We're super happy to have you on the show. Tell us, how did you guys get together?
Well, we've been together for like 3 years now, and there's no real like great story. We've just kind of like come together over the years. Just we all kind of wanted to play music, and it was just kind of happened to work out that way.
And do you guys know each other from school? Were you friends beforehand?
A couple of us. Chris and I were good friends. Cooper and Micah were friends. And then we met Jax in middle school. And
Okay. And who plays what? Tell us what you play.
So I play a rhythm guitar. I've got drums.
I play lead guitar.
I'm the lead singer. And I've got bass.
That's awesome. So great, diverse band right here. And tell us, what are you most looking forward to about playing the Eagle Block Party?
I'm most looking forward to playing on the stage. We've never done that before.
Okay.
Big stage.
Yeah.
Lots of exposure.
Yeah.
We also get a professional sound system, which we haven't really gotten before, and like someone to do our sound, so I think it's going to sound great.
And this is also going to be the biggest show we've ever played, so I'm just super excited to interact with the people that are watching us play.
And it's going to be an awesome opportunity to play next to such awesome bands.
That's it, yeah. I mean, you guys, it's a big deal here in Eagle. I mean, everyone's excited for it. You've got some big names coming through. I can't imagine being in your position. That sounds so awesome. Tell us what this summer looks like. Do you guys have some exciting announcements for us?
We have just like a ton of gigs all around. We've got our album coming out, which is super cool.
Yeah, tell us about your new album.
We've been recording it over the course of like a year, and it just came out yesterday, and we've got a lot of really good reception, so we're just super excited for that. Yeah.
That's awesome. So how can we download your album?
You can find it on like Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, anywhere you get music, it's probably going to be out.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And when can we catch you guys playing? I know you're playing this weekend, so tell us when and what stage.
Yep, so we'll be the first show at 4:30 on Friday, and I believe we're on the 2nd Street stage.
Yeah, you are. So we can't wait to catch you guys. Tell us what you're most excited about this whole weekend, besides playing with big names for a massive concert like the Eagle Block Party. Is there anything else that you're looking forward to?
I'd say just connecting with the people. It's going to be great to see our whole fan base and see who comes over to support us at a primarily bluegrass and country kind of rooted event. It's going to be great to see who comes out and supports us.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm happy to have met you all this morning, and I know I'm excited to see these guys play and download their album, Trees Don't Move, Eagle-based band. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great concert.
Of course. Thank you very much.
And then point at the tree.
They're pointing at the tree. Trees don't move. Oh, fun. We're so excited for this local homegrown band. Been together for a couple of years now, about 3 years, what they were saying. And they've got a new album coming out. They're going to be playing to their hometown fans. It's really cute because they used to start out, they were playing talent shows when they were younger. So we're really excited to see this come along and including Trees Don't Move in this wonderful, wonderful music event. So they're going to be playing, they'll be one of the first bands that'll kick it off for the block party, and that'll be on the second Street stage on Friday, 4 to 5:30 p.m. And how exciting that they can say, yeah, we played in the same musical festival as Thievery, Railroad Earth, Common Kings, Leftover Salmon. They're playing with all these big names. How exciting for these high schoolers to be checking this out. But you can learn more at blockpartyeagle.com for tickets, schedules, performers, and more. So that's a quick look at what's happening with the block party. We have more coming up. We have a lot of things happening with the mountain games coming up, and that is going to be next week. So they've expanded it to 6 days, so Tuesday through Sunday. We will have people going out to the BMX track out by Minturn. We'll have the Homestake Peak Creek race going on in the Red Cliff area down towards Minturn. Then we bring all the music, we bring the artists. It's athletes, arts, mountains, music. It's been such a fun event for 2 decades now. So they're celebrating the big anniversary. We of course had it last year, but it wasn't as robust as we're seeing this year. The Dogs are back, which is such a crowd pleaser, but really a wonderful way to showcase everything we love about the mountains. And even if you're not an athlete competing in this, it's really fun to come to town, enjoy what we have going on. They have a lot of things happening in Gear Town where you can check out the latest and greatest in products and demos. GoPro, of course, will be here with their latest cameras and pieces of equipment. So they're going to have a huge display right by Solaris. But check it out. We've got a lot of things happening, and we have some fun things too, like the mud run or the après yoga. We do have a lot of more extreme athletes coming, but you can also just be coming off the couch on some of these things and maybe just do that fun mud run. A lot of different things, biking, climbing. The America's Cup will be going on. So a lot of international athletes traveling here for that. So it changes up. We're going to see this town come alive when the GoPro Mountain Games come to town. So stay with us. We've got a lot of things happening this summer, and we're trying to squeeze it all in for you before we wrap up the show at 8:30. We're going to take it to a quick break. We'll come back with a bit more information.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. But what about today?
I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
Maui Jim sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
When it comes to footwear, I like a little extra support, so I wear Skechers Arch Fit. The Arch Shape insole has podiatrist certified arch support, plus they look great and they're machine washable. Kick it in Skechers Arch Fit.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
The all-new LX600, ready for any arena.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's best Memorial Day sale ever. Get a king for a queen or a queen for a twin, and save up to $500 on top-selling brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchases. Only at Mattress Firm.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, we are going to give you one last look at the weather before we wrap up the show so you can plan your day. But I'd say wear the sunscreen and don't forget the sunglasses. We've got a lot of sunshine that you can enjoy today. It's starting out a little chilly, 30s and 40s, depending on where you're at in the Vail Valley. And then we will see highs right around the 60s for Vail. And as you travel down in the valley into the lower elevations, it'll probably be into the 70s. But we've got a great forecast all throughout the day. And then we'll see Friday, mostly sunny, just a few clouds, or actually a little bit cloudy during the day, but we've got, good temperatures, upper 60s, low 70s. And then for your Saturday and Sunday, great weather for the block party down in Eagle. And we've been talking to a couple of the bands that are going to be down there. Let's bring in Charlie and talk about her experience talking to runway grooms as well as Trees Don't Move. And Charlie, that was so great. I'm so glad to see them back. The runaway grooms, I know they've traveled so much, and that's really cool that they recorded that album so quickly within 7 days. But I like how they call Eagle home.
No, Trisha, I mean, they're also really lovely guys. So for me, that really makes a difference when they are genuinely nice people, super talented, and then locally based talent. I mean, both the bands that I met today, they're all lovely people. And if that alone doesn't make you excited to come and support them this weekend, then I don't know what does. But two different bands, and they're just going to bring it this weekend. I'm really excited for the Trees Don't Move band because, it's their first big concert, their first big stage. I love that they're going to have an audio tech for the first time. It's a big deal for them, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, you know what? This is a big deal for them. Now, were they high school? Were they seniors? Were they going to be seniors? Were they juniors? Could you sense what age they were?
I think they were juniors, but I get confused with the American grades.
So they are not graduating yet. They weren't graduating, so they still have. They weren't graduating yet. Correct. All right. Yeah, I'm excited for them, and that is really cute that they have their own. They've got a sound tech, and the fact that they are playing the same festival of some of these big names like Thievery Corporation, Railroad Earth. The Heavy Breathers, bringing in all these guys from, Widespread Panic, The Meters, Dumpster Funk, Lettuce. So this is going to be quite the show. So I'm glad that they are.
I'm so excited for them, Trisha. I mean, I just put myself in their position and think, you're right on that path of your career where you're about to take off, and who knows where their journey is going to go. And we're here to witness their first big concert and their first big stage, their first big crowd. And I'm really excited for them. So I hope everyone can join them this weekend.
Yeah, look for them in the Vail Daily tomorrow. We did a Meet Your Musician with them. And one of the things they said is we love seeing people coming back again and again and seeing those familiar faces in the crowd, and how cool that they're small enough to still know the faces, but boy, they're gonna have a lot of unfamiliar faces that are maybe seeing them for the very first time on Friday. So once again, they'll be at the second stage And Trees Don't Move will be playing from 4 to 5:30 on Friday. That'll be on 2nd Street and Wall Street. And then we've got the Runaway Grooms playing from 2 to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday on the 2nd Street stage. And then they're playing the after party for Joe Russo's Almost Dead at Shakedown tonight with Vintage Pistols. So they've got a busy weekend. Then they're going to Fort Collins, and then they're coming back up. The life of a rock band.
Yeah, my husband Joe is the audio tech tonight for the Runaway Group, so I know it's going to be a great show. It's going to sound awesome. Shakedown is a great venue for live music, and they're going to kick it off today, and then you'll catch them on the weekend. So there's a lot happening this weekend for, you know, the town, and get out, enjoy the weather too, because it's gorgeous. It's about 48 degrees here in Eagle right now, so it's beautiful sky, sunshine.
Okay, well, and Charlie, we've got to say goodbye to you because you're going to be leaving on your trip to go back home. You're going to have the baby. You're going to be back later on this summer. But congratulations to you. Best of luck with your travels and best of luck with your delivery.
Thanks, Trisha. I'll be back before you guys know it, but you'll see me on the show. I've got some commercials going, so you can't get rid of me just yet.
Okay, yeah, and we hope to get some reports, you know, straight from the UK. We want to see the new baby. We want to, you know, check in with Bowie. So make sure you keep in touch.
Thanks, Trisha. I will do. Well, thank you guys for having me, and I hope you have a great summer.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Charlie. She was right down there in Eagle, hanging out at Yeti's Grind. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, you can always catch us on demand on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and, of course, you can watch us later on YouTube, on Facebook, if you can't catch us live during the day. And then if you are watching us live, don't forget to chat. There's a chat feature on Facebook and on YouTube where you can ask us questions, tell us where you're watching from. We want to find out what you're doing and what you want to know about. So stay tuned for tomorrow's show. We're going to fill you in on all sorts of things that are happening this weekend. It's a busy time here in the Vail Valley.